Okay then, continuing with the oil change on the Honda PCX 125. Sorry about that, my video's actually cut off, so I'll do a part. This is the second part to it. So, starting then, here is your oil drain bolt, this big one here. It is a 17mm. Now, when you're tackling this, do not use one of these 16-point sockets on it, because you will chew it up, it'll slip, and then you'll be all hell on trying to get it out. So what you want is an 8-point socket. There's less chance of it slipping. Once it's on there, you know, you've got more turning power. It ain't going to slip with that on there. They can be a bit tough, these, so, you know, don't go mad with it. Don't go swinging on it so you're going to pull it off at centre stand. But, you know, it might need a bit of force to get this off. People tend to over tighten it. If you take them to garages, they'll just whack an impact tool on it and just tighten it out of it, and then you're going to struggle getting it off. But, you know, be prepared for that. So definitely use an 8-point socket on this. To get to that first though, you'll find that this cable's in way. It's only a little 8mm bolt there you have to undo. So undo the bolt. When you take these bolts out as well, copper slip them on, because they're near road and, you know, they take a lot of, you know, corrosion, salt, road salt and stuff like that. So take this out, and, you know, I'm just gonna pull it out a bit like that. Just make sure it's not in way. So oil can drain down here, no problem. I'm using washing up ball, oil washing up ball. You know, I'm gonna chuck out, I'll keep that, come in handy. Wedge that under the bike, and then crack this nut off, and it'll come out. If you crack this nut off first, let it drain. Make sure you've got your drain right. Go around to the side, undo your dipstick, it'll drain faster. Obviously, the bike's been warmed up a bit before. You know, I ain't gone mad with it. I'll give it, you know, a good 3 minutes idle time, and then, you know, engine off, and then you get most of the oil out. So I'll take this out now, and I'll show you what the little strainer filter looks like on the other side of the plug. Okay guys, that's the oil draining now. I'll just show you the other side of this little screw. So your strainer, actually, probably, oh, I've got it, managed to get it. So here it is, here's what it looks like. There's your big bolt. If you don't use it, you know, that's what I'm saying, if you don't put a socket on it, it will, you know, your 16 points will just chip away and it'll be harder to get off. This one was quite tough, but, you know, took me time with it. Started to slip. I didn't, you know, more aggressive with it. It's quite a short bolt head, so make sure you're pressing on as well when you're turning, because you're just going to round it off. You strain a bit. I'll just try and get it out with my finger. Here you go. I just get some WD-40 on that, clean it all out. It's basically just a little mesh thing to catch it out that, you know, goes in the engine that shouldn't do, basically. But clean that up, it'll come up as good as new. Put this back. Don't tighten the hell out of it. You know, bear in mind you've got to get it off again next time, you know. Just general same, so a bit of oil around O-ring here. That's it drained already. There's not a lot of oil in these. I think they take less than a litre, something like that. So basically, all I'm going to do, put this back in, clean it up, put this back in, tighten it back up, put that little bolt back in there, and that's it, done this end. I'm just going to top it up round to the side in dipstick, and then, you know, that's it basically. At this point, you know, I keep saying about a time, I'm about 10 minutes in total now, so it's not long to take me, you know, to get to this stage. Once you get used to it and you get to know your scooter, you know, you're no problem doing it yourself. So don't be frightened of tackling these jobs. These are really easy. This, you know, basic thing, you're doing your oil, you're doing your air filter and your plug. While you're down here, have a quick look round bike, you know, check your condition of stuff, get to know it, grease all, you know, you can grease all these springs up, stuff like this, you know, general maintenance while you're down here, while that oil's draining. You're sorted. So, you know, basically that's it. I hope this has helped you out. Don't be frightened having a go, and just bear in mind what I said about the right tools. There's no point going at it with just stuff you've got lying about. If you haven't got the right tools, get them and use them. You know, that's it basically. So, I hope it helped you out, guys. Have a good evening. Catch you next time.